Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. So in today's video, I want to show you a very simple concept you can also apply, and it can help you make some reasonable profit on a regular basis, guys. All right, so all you need to do is to watch this video from the beginning to the end. You're going to learn a whole lot from it. All right, what I'm going to show you in this video is always happening on the chart. You know, it's all over the chart, happens on a regular basis. It's a very simple concept you can use. Then if you follow it according to the instruction I'll be giving to you in this video, it will help you make some good profit. All right, so the first thing is this strategy. We are looking at V25 1s index. This is a daily time frame, and then also you can find this same strategy. It also works on the weekly time frame. You can also find it even in the 15 minutes time frame. All right, but just want to start from the daily time frame to show you that it works. All right, so how does a strategy work? We want to see something like this in the chart. We want to see the market moving smoothly just like this, like, buying, trending, maybe bullish or bearish. Then at some point we start seeing some consolidation. All right, so we want to see these consolidations. We want to see the market creating a kind of a support and a resistance zone, something like this. Then all we want to see is the market break out of this support. All right, so whenever the market breaks out of this support, maybe it does a retest, all you need to do is to take your trade. The market will most likely sell to cover the whole of this gap which it has created. The whole of this gap which it has created. Are you following me? So sorry, I mistakenly drew something else. Let me just remove all of them anyway. All right, so the market will most likely sell up to this, from here up to this level. Where is that stuff? Okay, so up to this level here. It happens almost all the time. So all you have to do is just to wait for the market to break out of the consolidation, or if you know how to trade the consolidations or a consolidating market, then you can also trade before the market breaks out. All right, so let's look into the chart and see what I'm telling you. Right now we can see V25 1s on the daily time frame has been buying massive. I was buying massively for some time. We can see it started buying in the month of November 2024. We can see the massive buys right from here. After creating a double bottom, you see it bought massively up to this level right here. Then after getting to this high, it created a higher high, then started consolidating. It has been coming back to meet this particular low here. All right, so the market has been consolidating around this zone, and since then it has not broken above, neither has it broken below. So right now, what are we expecting? We want to see the market do something like this. And this is the zone the market has created. This is the zone the market has created. And if we want to use a trend line, we'll see that we have something like this. Let me get this trend line. We'll have something like this. All right, you can see the market is actually respecting the trend it is creating. And from this direction of this consolidation, I mean the lows, you can see the lows are getting lower based on what we have on the trend line. It's a signal that the market can possibly continue buying. All right, that the market can possibly continue buying. Then anytime the market decides to come to sell and it sells below this zone and this trend line, we should expect massive sales, and the sales will possibly get to the bottom, like where it actually started, at least 50% of the whole distance it traveled before the consolidation started, like maybe from here to maybe to somewhere here. All right, but from the look of things, the market looks like it wants to buy based on the fact that we are having the market creating higher lower highs and lower lows up to this, and then the consolidation here, and we're about to have a breakout around here. There's another zone here. Once there is a breakout above this zone, we are going to see some massive buys on this particular pair also. All right, so this is a very simple example of the strategy we're talking about. We have another one right here. We have another one right here. Now look at this. This is another one right here. It happens every time on the chart. And there's another consolidation here. You can see after the market bought for 2 days, we're on the daily time frame. Okay, 3 days. Let me use the arrow line tool. The arrow line tool. All right. The market bought for 3 days. This is the first candlestick. This is the second candlestick, third candlestick. Then it started consolidating around here. You can see market has been buying from this zone. Finally, it broke and closed below this zone, pulled back a bit, and then sold nicely. You see, it went the whole length of when it started buying these impulsive buys. All right, you can see it sold. Then the next thing that happened, this is another consolidation here. Excuse me. So the market bought to this level. You can see the market tried to buy, it dropped a bit, then closed bearish. Then we have a bullish candlestick here. The next one. So these are another indication of a consolidation. Though this one may not seem too clear. If you go to a lower time frame like the 4-hourly time frame, you will see there's a strong consolidation, right? Maybe we should quickly go to the 4-hourly time frame so you understand what I'm telling you. Let's check the 4-hourly time frame for that particular spot. All right. Okay, not this. Is it this one? I can't trace. Okay, I think it is. Okay, so there's a little consolidation here, but it's not too obvious. It's more of a double bottom, like even when we see on the double on the 4-hourly time frame. So you just look for where you see a very nice consolidation, very nice consolidation. You wait for a breakout, and also you have to consider the distance the market traveled impulsively before it created the consolidation, because that's almost the same amount of distance the market will want to buy or want to travel after breaking out of the consolidation. For example, look at another one here. See this impulsive sales. Okay, let's look at this one here. Market bought impulsively. You can see these two candlesticks. It bought impulsively, then started consolidating. But this time around, the way it was consolidating, the market was instead creating some lower highs and lower lows, but it is consolidating. It's a dynamic consolidation, compared to the one where the market is having an equal lows. This one, the lows are not equal, and the market, you can see the candlesticks are kind of stacked. So the market is consolidating. All right. So at this point, you can see if the when the breakout happened, the market just dropped a little and it got to the bottom of this impulsive move. So that was the end of it. So on this kind of if you see this kind of a setup on a lower time, on a higher time frame, you need to find your entry on a lower time frame and know that market is not going to travel a long distance. All right. Now let's look at this particular one that is overall. Let's look at this one. Let me remove this outline tool, zoom out. Now you can agree with me that what we have here is more like a consolidation. After market sold to this level, after market sold, let's see. After market sold impulsively, got to this level, started buying and selling and buying and selling. The market has not been able to successfully break above this zone. And if you want to do it correctly, you have to consider this particular level here where the market bought from previously. Then you have to place your zone there. All right, to accommodate. You have a touch here, we have a touch here, then we have touches here, and then you can see the market broke out. After the market broke out, you see the bought up, at least up to where the impulsive move started, at least up to where the impulsive move started. And also this is another thing right here. You can see another one right here at the top. You can see market was consolidating here. Then finally, after breaking out of this consolidation, you see what we see, massive sales down to this level. Now, so this thing is very simple. All you need to do is look out for consolidations. Just look out for consolidations that are formed after market moved impulsively. You can see like here, the market moved impulsively before it started creating these consolidations. You have to see that first before you think of looking at the consolidation. So you can just check any pair. Don't just look for any consolidation. Look for a consolidation that is formed after the market moved impulsively. If you can't find it on your favorite pair at a certain point in time, just wait for it to give you that setup. Or you can check other pairs. There's no how you're going to check all the pairs that's available on your broker for a whole day that you won't find a pair that has this setup. You might not find it on a higher time frame. Like now we are on the daily. We might not find this setup on this daily time frame, but you can find it on the 4-hourly time frame. You can find it on maybe a 1-hourly time frame, and you use it even on a 15 minutes time frame. All right. So once you are able to notice an impulsive buys like this, then you see the market starts consolidating. You notice the market, there was a consolidation after an impulsive buy. Just wait for the market to break out of the consolidation. The market will most likely sell at least to 60% of the impulsive move the market made before the consolidation. So, but you can see like this one, the market sold nicely because it wants to change direction. Like what happened there, you can see market was creating higher highs and higher lows. Then the breakout from this zone is an indication is it wants to change direction, and it changed nicely, created a lower low instead of a higher high. All right. So you can see it is very simple, guys. It's very simple. It is very, very simple, and it's all over the chart. All you need to do is just to go through these things. You can go to different, you can even find it on boom and crash. You can find it on boom and crash. Let's just quickly check. You see, I have a trade that is currently running on crash 1000 index to crash 500 index. This strategy I shared with my student, you can see I entered at the sniper entry. This is sniper entry, guys. I shared with the current students, the students in the March batch. I shared with them, and I believe they are also practicing it, because you don't need to be in a hurry, guys. Just practice first. You will understand. You can see a sniper entry, and let me try and see if I want to close. See what we get. About $46 with just 1.0 lot size on crash 500 index. 1.0 lot size requires about 10 point something dollars in your margin, and then you are good to go. All right, so imagine having a good account size and you find this high probability setup, guys. Let's say you're able to enter with 3.0, so you make over $100 with just one setup, and then you are done. All right, so I will soon close this trade because I don't expect the market to buy so much. It looks like it's creating a head and shoulders pattern, and then it might want to sell. Meanwhile, what I was actually sharing with you guys is this. This is a strategy you can write here again. You can see it here. You see the impulsive buys, then this consolidation, market broke out of it, you sell. Impulsive buys, consolidation, market breaks out of it, it sells back to at least the level where the impulsive buys started. So if you can just monitor these things, and also the trend of the market also matters. For example, you can see if the market is bullish, then you find that the consolidation is acting as a resistance zone. If the breakout comes, you should be careful, because the market might not change character, might not be able to sell enough. You understand? But if the market is actually, for example, you can see here, the market is buying, then we had an impulsive sell, market started consolidating. After it broke out, you can see it bought nicely up to this level. After the consolidation, the market bought. So just things like that, you will make some profit, guys. You make so much profit, guys. Look at, even as small as the consolidation is, you can see the market started buying, then it still bought up to this high. All these little consolidations you find, so you can just be looking out for these kind of things, and you see you'll be trading with peace of mind, guys. You'll be trading with peace of mind. All right, so you should understand that trading is a lot more easier than it used to be. You understand? Trading is a lot more easier than it used to be. In those days when we started trading, the way information was passed was somehow complex, and it made a lot of people to run away from trading. We just feel it doesn't work, it's a scam, all those stuff. But the way this information is being passed now, and especially if you're my student and you will know that the way I try to pass my message is such that you can understand. I want you to see it in the most simplest form. That's what I want you to see. I want you to see trading, all these strategies, analysis in the most simplest and easiest, approach, so that you can easily trade. All those were complicated, strategies. We don't want to use them. They don't give us money. So you look for easier and simpler ways to trade. So if you want to enroll in my one-on-one mentorship, I strongly do recommend that for anybody who has enough time or is busy. Anybody who is busy and wants to enroll in my mentorship, I recommend the one-on-one, the private mentorship, because we are going to schedule it to accommodate your availability. Like, we have to negotiate what time favors you. But if you are joining a general mentorship, which when I organize it, the time is fixed by me. I won't be able to adjust it to favor you because of others. You understand? So, but if we have a one-on-one, I fix the time. I will negotiate and come to a good, favorable, and favorable time. Then we have the classes, and trust me, you're going to benefit a whole lot. You're going to benefit. Forget about the amount you pay. The amount you pay cannot be compared to the knowledge you will get. And if you are consistent with what I'm going to teach you, you'll be profitable, and I will share your results like every other person's one I've been sharing. All right. That's the best thing you can do for yourself is to get the right knowledge to make money. I know so many of you, because of the kind of jobs you do, you don't have enough time to look at the chart. But anyway, I will inform you guys something maybe later in the future. There's something very important I'm just trying to see, so that I can help some of you who are busy. Meanwhile, just try to practice what you've watched here today. Go over the charts, try to identify these movements over and over. It's very simple. It's not complex. Like this my video, please. Like this video, share your thoughts in the comment section. If you've not subscribed to this channel and you've been watching my videos, I've noticed, please try and subscribe. It's a way of appreciating what we've done. Understand? Then like the video as much as you can. Then share your thoughts in the comment section. I'll see you in my next video. Before I forget, there is a link in the description of this video. It will take you to my Telegram channel. From there, you can find my direct contact. So when you do that, then you can reach out to me for anything that's important. All right. So we'll see you guys in my next video. Stay blessed and peace out.